Yanqing Node News. The Future Frequency.
Welcome to Yanqing Node News, a global AI news roundup. October 31st, 2025. 1. OpenAI is developing an AI music generation tool to challenge rivals like Suno and Udio, supporting text and audio prompts for creators, possibly integrating with Sora. This entry occurs amid intense industry copyright battles, as Suno and Udio face lawsuits from major labels like UMG for using unauthorized copyrighted material. If OpenAI launches without extensive licensing, it is expected to trigger new litigation and pressure the industry toward unified AIGC content regulation. 2. MiniMax has open-sourced its M2 large language model and specialized agent product, emphasizing extreme cost efficiency, super high inference speed, and stable multi-tool calling. The M2 model boasts double the inference speed of mainstream foreign models and dramatically lower API pricing, positioning it as a key breakthrough for generalized agent commercialization. Developers praise the M2 for its excellent performance in complex agent tasks, making it a leading domestic open-source model suitable for automation and enterprise applications. 3. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang unveiled NVQLink, a high-speed interconnect architecture designed to merge AI supercomputing with quantum processors. NVQLink acts as an open interface supporting 17 QPU vendors and integrates the CUDA-Q platform, accelerating advanced scientific research like material science and quantum simulation. U.S. national laboratories are set to deploy massive Blackwell GPU-powered supercomputers supported by this architecture to drive breakthroughs in AI quantum hybrid tasks. 4. Nvidia introduced the Bluefield for DeepView, an accelerated network processing unit featuring a 64-core Grace CPU and ConnectX 9 Super NIC, targeting modern AI data centers. This DeepView provides a six-fold increase in compute power and 800 gigabits per second network throughput, enabling high-performance distributed computing and offloading tasks like networking, storage, and security. Bluefield 4, which supports the Doka software ecosystem, is being integrated by major server, storage, and cloud vendors for enhanced AI factory elasticity and zero-trust security. 5. Uber announced plans to deploy a large fleet of 100,000 level for autonomous Robotaxis starting in 2027, built upon the Nvidia Drive AGX Hyperion 10 and Blackwell platforms. The collaboration involves Uber handling operations and services, while Nvidia provides the AI computing foundation and jointly develops a specialized Robotaxi data factory. This strategy marks Uber's aggressive entry into the global Robotaxi competition against players like Waymo and Cruise, accelerating the move towards scaled-up, automated mobility. 6. Machine Learning Systems, MIT Press, 2026, is a new textbook focusing on the systems engineering required for production-grade AI and ML deployment. Developed by the Harvard CS249R team, the curriculum emphasizes data pipelines, hardware optimization, inference acceleration, and end-to-end operational skills. The book is being developed through global community co-creation on GitHub, addresses the industry need for engineers who understand both algorithms and systems, and is sponsored for educational access by the Edge AI Foundation. 7. Qualcomm announced the launch of its new AI 200 and AI 250 data center chips, scheduled for commercial deployment in 2026 and 2027, focusing primarily on AI inference workloads. These products, which support LLMs and generative AI, aim to offer high energy efficiency, reduced operational costs, and flexible deployment for cloud and enterprise customers. Qualcomm, whose stock surged following the announcement and secured a deal with Hesai, is intensifying competition with market leaders Nvidia and AMD by prioritizing cost advantages. 8. IBM released the open-source Granite 4.0 Nano series of small AI models, ranging from 350M to 2B parameters, optimized for local and edge device deployment. These models use a hybrid Mamba transformer architecture to allow fast inference on devices like laptops and browsers with minimal memory consumption, ensuring strong privacy. The Granite Nano series is ISO 42001 certified and demonstrates leading performance in enterprise tasks like tool calling and security, positioning it as a flagship Western open-source model. 9. AI has drastically lowered the barrier to creating ASMR content, allowing creators to synthesize complex audio and visual experiences from just a text prompt using tools like 11 Labs and VO3. This ease of creation has fueled massive traffic growth on platforms like TikTok and YouTube, enabling varied monetization paths including subscriptions and sound pack sales. However, the resulting content homogenization and increasing regulatory scrutiny over transparent labeling and copyright compliance pose new challenges for long-term creators. 10. Nvidia announced a $1 billion strategic investment in Nokia, acquiring a 2.9% stake to form a core partnership focused on developing AI-native 6G wireless networks. This alliance involves fully integrating Nokia's wireless access software with Nvidia's AI hardware platform, accelerating the transition to an AI RAN architecture from the core to the edge. The move is expected to position Nokia strongly in the rapidly growing $200 billion AI wireless market, putting competitive pressure on traditional telecom rivals like Ericsson and Cisco. 11. Universal Music Group, UMG, and Stability AI formed a strategic alliance to develop compliant AI music creation tools, emphasizing responsible training and commercial viability. The partnership seeks to build an ecosystem based on licensed music data, artist involvement, and specific features like watermarking and automated royalty payments. This collaboration follows UMG's settlement with Udio and is expected to drive the AI music industry towards standardized global copyright and commercial practices, distancing it from unauthorized platforms. 12. Sealosphere 2025 focused on process intelligence, PI, as the critical foundation for realizing sustainable value and ROI from enterprise AI applications. Saloni's co-founder Alexander Rinka stated that AI must be grounded in understanding true business processes via a digital twin model to achieve significant financial returns, citing a 3-year ROI of 383% for clients. The platform facilitates cross-system integration and automation, enabling global companies like AstraZeneca and Cosentino to optimize operations and accelerate sales order processing. 13. Compliance strategy has evolved from a regulatory hurdle into a core driver of growth and high valuation for startups in sectors like AI and fintech. Top companies such as Stripe and Coinbase gained competitive advantages and capital confidence by establishing proactive, sophisticated compliance architectures and securing essential licenses early. The rise of legal tech and legal engineer teams demonstrates that embedding automated governance and risk control is now a crucial factor scrutinized by major venture capital firms. 14. Google introduced new AI features for Android developers, notably the Gemini Nano Prompt API, which enables secure, on-device generative AI applications utilizing mixed image and text inputs. Android Studio was upgraded with an agent mode, AI assistant that accelerates development by automatically writing code, matching documentation, and managing updates based on natural language prompts. In the XR space, the Samsung Galaxy XR mixed reality headset, powered by Qualcomm chips and integrating Gemini AI capabilities, officially launched, challenging Meta and Apple's future AR devices. 15. Major AI technology companies, including Meta and Oracle, are aggressively utilizing massive debt financing to fund the escalating global AI infrastructure and compute race. Total AI-related corporate bond issuance hit $141 billion in 2025, with Meta's $30 billion bond issue and Oracle's plan for annual $25 billion debt issuances highlighting the massive capital expenditure required for data center expansion. This high-stakes debt strategy attracts new major private debt players like Blue Owl, but simultaneously raises market warnings about potential asset bubbles and financial leverage risks. 16. Virtual and AI-driven idols are transforming the K-pop industry, moving from niche culture to mainstream success by hosting stadium concerts and achieving high streaming numbers. Groups such as Mave and Plave leverage advanced technologies like AI voice generation and 3D modeling for multi-language interaction and virtual reality performances. This shift, supported by major labels like Kakao Entertainment and SM, accelerates digital asset monetization via NFTs and Web3, fundamentally rewriting the rules of K-pop star development. 17. China formally approved the transfer and divestiture agreement for TikTok's U.S. operations, clearing the path for the business to be majority-owned by a U.S.-led consortium of investors. The agreement mandates that TikTok US must conduct algorithm retraining under the supervision of U.S. security partners like Oracle to ensure compliance with national security and regulatory requirements. While ByteDance retains global algorithm sovereignty, the deal addresses the immediate threat of a U.S. ban, but leaves lingering questions in Congress regarding the licensed use of the underlying technology. 18. EdTech firm Chegg announced a drastic global layoff of 45% of its staff, blaming the revenue collapse on the new realities of AI and a sharp decline in Google's search traffic. Generative AI tools have drawn away users from Chegg's core paid homework assistance model, resulting in its market valuation dropping 99% from its pandemic high. Former CEO Dan Rosensweig is back to lead the restructuring, aiming to save over $100 million in 2026 operating costs as the company struggles to transition to new AI platforms like Cheggmate. 19. Palantir filed a lawsuit against former senior engineers Radha Jain and Joanna Cohen, accusing them of stealing confidential source code and customer data to launch the rival AI startup Percepta. Palantir asserts that the ex-employees used the proprietary crown jewels to rapidly develop a competing system, which has since secured backing from major VC firm General Catalyst. This case underscores the fierce competition and high turnover in the current AI startup landscape, testing the enforceability of non-compete and confidentiality agreements. 20. Chinese Lidar manufacturer Hesai Technology launched the new ATX model priced at $200, aiming to prove Elon Musk's long-held criticism regarding the technology's high cost wrong. Hesai achieved this low cost by integrating self-developed chips, positioning Lidar as a fundamental safety component in ADAS systems like airbags or seatbelts, with penetration expected to rise to 40%. Hesai holds a commanding 61% global market share in the L4 Robotaxi sector, differentiating itself from high-end competitors through large-scale production and extreme cost efficiency. 21. AI technology is making online death threats and violent harassment intensely realistic and customized, often targeting activists, women, and journalists. Generative AI tools like Sora allow users to create highly customized, violent deepfake images and videos from simple photos, leading to severe psychological trauma among victims who experience real-sense harm. Experts criticize that current legal frameworks and platform safety mechanisms are critically insufficient, enabling low-threshold AI abuse to spread rapidly despite company claims of control. 22. OpenAI reached a $500 billion valuation in 2025, becoming the world's most valuable private technology company after accumulating over $50 billion in total funding. The complex governance structure involves a nonprofit foundation controlling the for-profit entity, with Microsoft serving as the largest external shareholder, holding roughly 27%. This substantial capital is required to fund massive infrastructure investments, as the company projects annual cash consumption reaching $17 billion by 2026, while continuing to dominate the generative AI market. 23. The New Conspiracy Age describes how generative AI and algorithmic recommendation systems have dramatically accelerated the global spread and polarization of conspiracy theories. Technologies enable extreme views and false narratives to be rapidly diffused and made highly convincing, contributing to a widespread trust crisis in science and institutions. This phenomenon, which leverages AI to tailor content and blur the lines between fact and fiction, necessitates stronger platform governance and public education efforts. 24. Scientific experiments show that AI chatbots are surprisingly effective at weakening deeply held online conspiracy beliefs. Researchers developed customized AI chatbots like Debunk that engage users in targeted, evidence-based conversations, leading to an average 20% decline in belief strength across various topics. Personalized, dynamic interaction is proven to be superior to static factual correction, making AI chatbots a powerful new tool for real-time debunking in areas like health and politics. 25. Perplexity introduced Perplexity Patents, an AI tool that simplifies patent research by allowing users to search global patent databases using natural language queries. The system enhances traditional research by automatically generating patent summaries, performing semantic expansion, and discovering potential prior art across various data sources. This tool leverages authoritative government documentation and is positioned to bridge the usability gap between costly commercial databases and complex free official resources. 26. A study found that auto dealers are shifting their focus to pragmatic AI investments that offer verifiable ROI, despite 81% confidence in AI's long-term value. A majority of dealers express strong concerns regarding AI accuracy, algorithmic transparency, and data sourcing, indicating a high need for better education and trust. AI applications are already driving significant revenue growth through marketing, lead response, and pricing optimization, demanding systems that prioritize human-machine collaboration and auditability. 27. K-12 programming education is transforming in the AI era by shifting its focus from basic coding toward foundational computational thinking and understanding AI principles. Curricula must now prioritize AI literacy, ethics, data privacy, and the ability to design effective prompts, integrating these skills into projects that solve real-world problems. This evolution seeks to cultivate a new generation of learners who master automation workflow and system architecture, positioning creative AI users as the most sought-after talent. 28. Despite the hype surrounding LLMs like GPT-4, small language models, SLMs, are the primary drivers of commercial success and high ROI in most enterprise applications. SLMs are favored for their low cost, rapid local inference, reduced energy use, and ease of private deployment, significantly aiding data privacy and decentralized AI adoption. The industry trend is moving towards hybrid AI architectures where large models handle general, complex reasoning while small models efficiently execute frequent, specialized tasks at the edge. 29. The surge in AI compute demand is driving a significant real estate trend, exemplified by the planned conversion of a 130-acre former asylum site into a massive AI data center campus. Developers are investing heavily in these projects, but only a small percentage of proposed data centers actually materialize due to fierce local community opposition regarding noise and resource strain. This high-stakes transformation highlights how AI infrastructure is rapidly accelerating real estate market changes, while simultaneously creating conflicts between digital economic growth and local community concerns. For full details, please check the source link in description. Thank you for listening. See you next time.